When not to use variables. We spend a lot of time learning how to use variables. Today, we slow down and ask a quieter question. When should we not use them? Because variables are not free. They change how Terraform understands meaning, and sometimes that change is not what we want. A variable is not just a value, it is a declaration of uncertainty. It tells Terraform, I do not know this yet, or I expect someone else to decide this. That uncertainty affects planning, it affects validation, and it affects how meaning flows through the graph. Notice what Terraform sees here. It does not see a concrete instance type. It sees a reference to a decision. Terraform can still build the graph, but it cannot reason about the substance of the value, only its shape. That is the cost of indirection. Sometimes the value is not uncertain. It is not environment specific. It is not user supplied. And it is not meant to change. In those cases, a variable adds nothing. It only hides intent. And hiding intent increases cognitive load. Terraform learns nothing new from this variable. The value is fixed. The meaning is fixed. Yet the reader must now search to understand it. In a real repository, that variable definition may live hundreds of lines away in a separate variables.tf file. Proximity matters. When meaning is distant, readability degrades. This is abstraction without leverage. Terraform code is read more often than it is changed. Variables move meaning away from where it matters. They split understanding across files, across layers, across time. When the value is stable, proximity matters more than flexibility. Here, intent is immediate. Terraform sees a constant. The reader sees a constant. No indirection, no guessing. The graph is simpler, and simplicity reduces risk. Some values should not vary casually. Identifiers, counts, structural boundaries. Turning these into variables invites silent drift. The graph may look the same, but the meaning changes underneath it. That is a dangerous kind of flexibility. Terraform cannot tell if this is one instance or 10. The structure of the graph is deferred. Until the variable is injected, the plan can feel like a black box. When structure is hidden, the blast radius becomes harder to visualize. This may be intentional, but when it is not, the variable hides a critical architectural choice. Use variables when meaning must vary. Avoid them when meaning must remain stable. If changing the value would surprise a reviewer, it probably should not be a variable. Later, we will explore how modules formalize this boundary intentionally.